Hello, this is Kara on Rump Race. I have a new product that I want to show you. It's not exactly related to rumps, but it's another kind of natural remedy for this and that. So what I have here are Kegel exercise weights, as it says right there. It's 6 progressive weights, and the weight range is from 25 grams to 100 grams. And so I have them right here. Try not to let them fall out. I have the lightest one and the second one that are with my mom right now because she's going to try them out. She's had 4 kids, so there's going to be some issues there after that. And I am in between the 3rd and the 4th right now. The 3rd one is, it's okay. It's a little bit easy for me now that I've been working with it, and the 4th one is really difficult. So I'm just kind of in between there, kind of switch back and forth depending on what I feel like doing, I guess, because if I use the 4th one for too long, I get a little bit sore, but if I use the 3rd one, it's not really that much work. So yeah, I'll just kind of read through the back a little bit. It says, Kegel exercise weights are used to improve pelvic muscle strength and tone. Pelvic muscle tone is important to maintain a satisfying sex life as well as urinary continence. So, I guess I have pretty weak pelvic floor muscles. So I have a little bit of issues with if I sneeze or cough really hard, or if I get into a laughing fit, or if I jump on a trampoline or anything like that, I have a little bit of incontinence issues. It's not a really big deal. It's not even anything that you would see through my pants, but it's annoying, definitely. So there's a little leaflet in here. I just got this on Amazon. There were a couple different sellers. I picked one that was US based, so it would get here pretty quick. Alright, so it has an overview, and there's a training program that goes along with this specific set. I think you use it for 10 to 15 minutes 2 or 3 times a week, and you do that just once a day. And it shows their colors right here. It has instructions of how to insert it, and it shows you how to find what muscles are your pelvic floor muscles versus I guess like your anal muscles and your abdominal muscles, which their abdominal muscles are above and your anal muscles would be behind, I guess. There's some more on the back. Oh, and it gives a pretty helpful tip right here. You wear your underwear with it, right down here at the bottom. You wear your underwear with the weight instead of, well, I guess I don't know why you wouldn't wear underwear, but just in case it falls out so that it won't drop. And I found it really helpful to wear them when I'm walking, because it's a lot more difficult to be wearing them when you're walking than just standing there. And by the way, it doesn't work when you're sitting, because when you're sitting, there's like no way for it to fall out. So yeah, there's a couple warnings and things to remember. Keep them clean, don't use them more than 15 minutes a day, which I've definitely done, and it's not caused any harm. I think it's just trying to avoid soreness, because that's no fun. Empty your bowel and bladder prior to use. Ensure that the cone, which this is what it's shaped like, is not damaged or cracked before using it. Definitely in shipping, you should check if you have one that's been shipped to you, because a lot of times the people running that stuff are not very careful at all. Don't expose them to extreme temperatures, and I'm going to say extreme light too, because I know you can get discoloration in certain paints and dyes and stuff like that. And don't share your weights with anyone, and that's pretty obvious. It does mention a little bit about muscle soreness. It says it's completely normal, and you should just work up to the amount of discomfort that you can handle. And there should never be extreme pain, and discontinue if there's any inflammation or irritation. Now I'm just going to talk a little bit about my personal experience with these. I have really liked them. The first day that I had them, I put in the lightest one, and it was too easy for me. The lightest one is 25 grams, I'm pretty sure, and it did nothing. So I jumped all the way up to the last one just to see, like, are these a joke? Do they actually work? And the last one, I put it in and it just fell out. And so then I went back and tried the third one, and that one was pretty difficult my first time using it. And so I used that a couple times. I think I used it 3 or 4 times before I switched to the fourth one. And then the day I switched to the fourth one, I used it, and then later that day I sneezed really hard and I didn't have any leakage at all, which was really nice. So I can definitely tell they're helping. And there are other exercises. You don't have to use weights to improve your pelvic floor muscles. You can pretty much go on the internet and Google like pelvic floor exercises or Kegel exercises, and you get a ton of different stuff. So yeah, that's really it. There's not really that much to it. I would definitely recommend them because I'm not even someone who would have an issue with old age or having children, and it's helped me. I'm 17 years old, and yeah, so it can really work for anyone. Yeah, so that's gonna be it. Check it out. There's not really a special way to find it. You can just Google pelvic floor weights or Kegel weights, and it'll come up with whatever. You can subscribe if you would like to see more of this craziness. I've been a little bit off topic with the past couple videos, but I'll definitely get back on track with rumps. I have some new reviews to come up with, and I have a couple new products coming, which is exciting, and all that. So thank you for watching.